All right, welcome to Yoga with Matt. I'm glad you're here joining me again this time. Today we're going to be starting in a standing position. So if you have a chair, you can go ahead and put it out of the way for now. We will be coming back to it at the end. But for right now, I just want you to stand with your feet parallel, your feet about hips width distance apart. Okay. And then as we bend down, I want you to make sure that you can always see your toes past your knees. Okay. This is going into the chair pose in yoga. And you want your weight to be backward on your heels, and you're working your thighs and our arm muscles and our back muscles. As you move your arms up like this, it's a great way to work the top muscles of your back. Today, we're actually going to be working on our shoulders. So this is a great motion to work your shoulders. We're going to do a bunch of rotations and movements that will help strengthen your shoulders. All right. So with that being said, let's start with shoulders. All right. So your feet are hips width distance apart. What I want you to do is to sink down and keep looking, make sure you can see your toes, and then bring your hands. You have a bunch of choices here, but what I'd really like you to do is try to get your hands as far up as you can, so that your biceps are next to your ears. This is chair pose. Good. And then we're just going to straighten everything out, come back to high mountain, and just sink it down again. Take a peek at those toes. Good. Come back up. Sink it back down. Look, we've done 3 already. All right, 4, 5. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2. Keep those biceps next to your ears. And the last one, check out your toes. Make sure you can still see them. Give them a little wiggle. There you go. Good. All right. Next thing we're going to be doing is some quick arm circles. So arms out to the side like a big capital T. Feet can remain just where they were. And we just want to move forward. And we're going to keep going. Oh, I am counting. Never fear. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Let's reverse. Keep it going, nice little circles going backwards. You might start to feel this in your shoulders, and that's exactly where we want to feel it. Okay, good. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. You can even shake them out. Let's do some cross body. Okay, the trick here is, though, I want your torso to remain perfectly still. Perfectly still. Bring those arms across your chest one at a time. Keep them elevated at all times. Don't let them drop to your side. Even if your shoulders are a bit tired now, keep going. If you're twisting your body, it's your core that's working, not your arms, not your shoulders. Okay? Your shoulders are actually kind of a weird joint. They're made up of, it's not like a ball and socket like your hips. It's these bunch of bones that all kind of come together and grab the top of your humerus, your upper arm right there. All right. So shoulders, they have a good tendency and they have a good chance to really get messed up. So you really want to be careful of your shoulders and strengthen them whenever possible. All right. Now what we're going to do, I want you to spread your feet out a little bit. And then I think I'll turn kind of 45 degrees for you guys. And then what we're going to do is I take this from P90X. We're going to stir the soup. So you can bend your knees just a little bit, just so that you can maybe reach down and touch the floor. If you have to bend your knees a lot, that's cool. But raise up so your hands are a couple inches from the floor, and then one arm at a time, just let it swing in circles like you're stirring a big pot of soup. And then switch directions. Oh, good. There you are. We'll switch out your hands, go one direction. Stir that soup. Stir, 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 and switch directions. Keep it stirring. Keep it stirring. Good. There you go. All right. Slowly bend back up. Maybe bend your knees, tuck your tail, protect that spine. You always want to protect that spine whenever possible. And for our last little stretch, let's do some seated bear hugs. Okay. So right arm on top, give yourself a nice stretch, a nice hug. Oh, thank you, body, for doing all that. And arms out, switch it out so your left arm is on top this time. There you go. Good. All right. Give your body a little wiggle, and we're done. See you next time.